How we are. Back at it again with another video, a YouTube episode. Oh my goodness, that felt so great to say. We back at it with the first video in over a month. Can you believe it? After consistently dropping every day for 2.5 months, even 3 months. Man, it's crazy because, life happens. Had issues, cellular issues, things like that. But we back, man. We never left. So we're going to keep dropping like how we were. And let's get right into it, man. Today's topic. Actually, I had a really blessed day today at church. Today's topic, man, is they thought you was done. They thought you was done, man. They thought you was never going to get back on your feet. They thought you was never going to be happy. They thought that you was never going to achieve what you want to achieve. They just thought you were just... But meanwhile, you were just loading up. You just seeing where people's hearts were at. You just seeing the little things that, But it's at the end of the day, it's life, man. And, people only see the surface level of things. But if you know that you got God on your side, you see through that. You see through the surface level. You see through people who they really are. You see through the little facade. You see through the fake friendships. You see through the, fake relationship. You see through all that, man. See through the fake family member. You see through all that, man, because the discernment that you have from the gift of God. Oh, my goodness, man. First 45 seconds, I'm already preaching, man. Whoo, it's getting hot in here. But, yeah, man, they thought you was done, man. They thought you gave up on yourself. And it's like you were just loading up. So it's like, all right, it's cool. Now you see it. Now you see what it for really is. And once you're getting back on track, now you know who to allow back in your life. Now you know who to kindly remove out your life. It's not hate, because we are purpose-driven men. We don't hate. We show love, of course. But sometimes you got to show love from a distance, you know what I'm saying? To protect your peace, to protect you, and ultimately your goals, you know what I'm saying? Because not everybody wants to see you win. Not everybody wants to see you win. And the more you keep winning, the more you keep seeing that. And I'm talking to somebody today who doesn't see the light at the end of the tunnel, who doesn't see the grace that God has poured favor upon you, who doesn't see anything going their way right now. I'm here to tell you that somebody sees you. Somebody knows that you're going to be big. Just keep going. You backtrack a little bit. You're going through some things a little bit. Family issues, financial issues, cellular issues like I had. We all go through things, man. Nobody's perfect. Even the most person with the most money on this world, which people are so inclined to, he goes through some things. You can't look at somebody's life and think, oh, that's all it is. You got to go deeper, man. Because sometimes the most happiest person could be the most saddest person. You hear all these stories with suicide. You hear the story with mental health, men's mental health. We're the most ones leading in men's mental health suicide rate. It's men. It's not women. It's not the... It's men. So when I make these videos, when I give back to y'all, when I try to drop some wisdom from God, the God wisdom he gave me to give to y'all, and people still don't want to listen, people look at them just chatting. For those ones who do, probably like 5%, 10%. But for the majority, y'all listen. Y'all take incline to my message. And I appreciate that. That's why I'm still here to this day, to give y'all the wisdom that I got from the man above, to tell y'all. Because I ain't going to lead y'all straight. I always told y'all. You know what I'm saying? Ain't too many real people in this world who does stuff like this. And it's crazy because they worried about their life, ultimately, which is rightfully so. But we're here to make disciples. We're here to tell people about the news we learn. We're here to make more people inclined to the knowledge we have. And if you have that knowledge and you just keep it to yourself, when you die, that knowledge just stays with you. So why wouldn't you just ultimately just give the next person the knowledge that, you get the wisdom from? It makes no sense just to keep it to yourself. It makes no sense just to inherit riches and just keep it to yourself. You can't take all that stuff to the grave. You know what I'm saying? But nobody can take what you have up here. I mentioned this in previous videos. They can take everything from me, but I'm going to get that stuff right back if I really wanted it back because of what I got up here. So it's like, they really thought you was done, man. But you was just loading up. You going through some things. And everybody goes through some things, Some of the most successful people who were on this world wouldn't be who they were if they didn't go through anything. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you can say, oh, Steve, but what if you're born into a rich family? What if it's handed down to you? Yeah, that's true. But those are the type of people that are not really happy with themselves because they didn't earn it. You know what I'm saying? As a human being, you will feel it. You feel that, especially as a man. If you didn't earn something and you're inheriting something that, you know, that ultimately wasn't yours to begin with, you're still going to be like, okay, I got to put in the work. A normal man would be like, all right, I got to put in the work, regardless of what family you're born into, regardless of what environment you're in. Because it's based on you. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you sit back and you see how life really is. You just like, wow, man, it's just life, man. I hate that feeling, like, I hate that saying, like, YOLO, you only live once. I used to be the one to say that, but I didn't have the wisdom to understand what that really means. You know what I'm saying? And now here to tell you that is, you live every day and you die once. You live every day and you die once. Because once you're gone from this physical body, you're gone. Ain't nobody ever came back to life, you know what I'm saying? That we see, you know, so ain't too many people out here. Nobody's like Jesus. So for the ones who want to get technical and smart, but for the ones who understand where I'm coming from, they thought you were done, man. You were just loading up. You were just charging up. You was getting everything you needed. You was getting your attributes. It's like you in 2K, you getting your attributes. You getting your layup packages. You getting your dunk packages. You getting your fillet. You getting your dribble packages. You ready. Of course you come in the game. You have nothing, bro. So you go to the park, everybody just passing you by. Everybody not trying to pick you up. Everybody not trying to support you. But then once you start building up your badges, once you start getting inclined to what you got to do to get on the main court, once you start building up, oh, from 60 to 75 overall, to 75 overall to 83, 83 to to 86. And now people at the park peeking up like, oh, dang, he getting better. Then for you go to 86, you go to 89. Then you're 89, you're like, damn, I want to get to 90 because I feel like I'm 90. Then you do one thing, and now I'm at 90. So you're like, okay, dang, I'm at 90, and I was just at 60 a couple months ago. Now let me try to get to 95. You get to 95, now everybody behind you like, whoa, I'm trying to play with you. I'm trying to be on your team. Hey, hold on. Hey, you trying to get picked up? Hey, come to this court. Hey, you trying to run the rec? Hey, you trying to... And then you see what I'm talking about? You see, it just builds up because you building your life and everybody wants to incorporate that into their life from you. But when you was at 60, say 60, they were just passing you by. You ain't had no attributes. You didn't have nothing to bring to the table. But you knew what you wanted to get so you can acquire it to your table, but you ain't have the funds. You didn't have the resources. You didn't have the connections. You didn't have the right mentors. You didn't have the right people. But you were still guiding yourself. You're still doing the right thing. You're still taking care of your mental health. You're still reading books. You're still doing all the little things that will lead you to that. And once you keep doing that consistently, you see doors opening. You see some doors close. Some friends that were on your side just start to leave, start to fall off. You're like, dang, I used to be supported, but what's going on? Because your life is going up. So they're like, okay, I still want to keep doing the same thing I was doing, so I don't like that you're going up, so you're cocky, you're this, you're that. You feel me? You're on the team, you doing your thing. You get excited, you boast a little bit, you know, you're showing emotions for the game you love. Oh, coach can look at it, oh, he's cocky, he that, he this. I'm talking to somebody today, man. So it's like, don't let that bring your confidence down. Keep being like that. Because if somebody else was happy of themselves, they'll understand why another person's happy about themselves. And now them two people can change the world. But you can't be leveling up and still hanging with the same people who are not even happy to be in themselves, who are not happy to see themselves in the mirror every day and think that they're going to want to be happy to see you win, see you achieve, see you believe, see you ultimately succeed. So it's like they didn't want to see you win. They didn't think you was going to win. But you subconsciously knew that if I do the little things that nobody's willing to do, waking up at 6 o'clock, waking up at this time, waking up and doing this, eating right, drinking water, reading books, it's corny to them. But in a few years, in a few years, you're doing what they're doing and they didn't make it in their life. But you are achieving the things that you want to make. You're sacrificing the parties. You're sacrificing the little drinking, you know, synthetic drugs and stuff like that. You putting that stuff down because you realize that this stuff, you know, can be there once I make it. But ultimately, when I'm on the grind, let me put that stuff down because I'm not there yet. What am I celebrating? You know what I'm saying? What are you ultimately celebrating? Yeah, you say, okay, Steve, you can celebrate a graduation, you can celebrate a birthday party. Yeah, but then it's back on the grind. You don't stay at that state. You know what I'm saying? So I'm here to talk to somebody today. First video, man. Love y'all. I got a meeting to go to. Y'all boys stay up, man.